Hi, friends. It's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. Welcome to Clean Off the Desk video. We are at the end of, where are we at? We're at the end of June, beginning of July. It's time to clean off the desk. I just dumped something on the floor. So, yeah, it's just going to be a hangout and chat because I can't move forward. I'm dumping my trash. That's always like the first thing I like to do. I can't move forward on this desk without cleaning it. I've got too much stuff going on up here. I've started multiple like kind of little projects. I know you can't see me and I'm so sorry. I'm stepping off my stool here for a minute to pick up some of this stuff that fell because if you don't do it now, I won't ever remember it's down here, but I can't find it all. So that's a weird thing. There is some of the stack that fell. And there's a paper clip. That's interesting. Literally don't know where it went. Oh, okay. It went all the way underneath my cart. All right. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. I have multiple things going on my desk, and so it needs to be cleared off. And some of you say you like hanging out while I do it. It's not anything earth shattering, and I think, quite frankly, it makes some of you feel good. So when you look at someone else's desk and you're like, dear Lord. So yeah, I'm here to help you. How about that? Let's see. It is July 4th today. And I've been up for a bit. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, and my husband's obviously up, and Rue is not up. And I just thought I'd come down, and I don't have time during the week. I just don't. Like, I'm not going to get up at 4 a.m. And so, like, before work to come down in the morning. So I enjoy an early morning down here. Not early. I know 8's not early, but I have a few things going on. I have like a planner video I want to film for you guys. I have like 5 months of flip throughs. I just looked at my journal stack, and it's March, April, May, June. I think one of them is done. I think they may all be done. Where does a mark maker go? That's a good question, Allison. I don't know. Like, I don't think it goes in this little drawer with my tools, but I think it goes with like my stencils maybe across the room, but okay. Here is where we're at. This is a clean desk. Here's the actual problem, is I don't even have a space around me right now. I have a bucket almost for every month that is behind me. So I don't even have, I'm going to get those out for you just to show you what I'm talking about. I'm sure you know what a filled bucket looks like, but I have not chosen to take the time to like unpack my monthly buckets. Oh, here's this thing I bought like 2 months ago, and I still don't know what it is or how it goes together. I need to figure this out. But if nothing else, like I said, it came in a grab bag at the thrift store. Obviously, I didn't buy it and not know what I'm doing. I think somehow I don't know what it does. Okay, again, if someone wants to help me with that, that'd be great. What is this? This is trash. Oh, but look at the fun window. I'm going to let it go. We have plenty of envelopes this month. If you're new here, welcome. This is kind of a video I do maybe once a month-ish, just because I need to clean off my desk. And like I said, some of you like to come along for the ride. Literally, though, the problem is, like, the stacks behind me are getting kind of big, and I need to take some time. I work until like the 16th of this month, and then I have some days off actually for summer. So I don't think I'm going to pick up another contract I don't know. I might pick up a short one. I'm not too sure. I do have one more that I picked up already. I'm not going to pick up another one. I don't think. Although they keep coming. They keep popping in my inbox. So I need to figure out if I can do those, or if it works or not, right? Here is like a beautiful half of a manila envelope. My original thought was it might be a journal cover, but I have so many journal covers. So I'm going to put this in my pile to go upstairs. When I make a pile to go upstairs, I have kind of like a little box and a little bucket upstairs. I've been taking my sticker calendar up, my monthly sticker calendar that normally is up there. It's down here just because I want to flip it for you guys. And some sticker books. I have like a little box of sticker books, but I also have a box of like magazine cuttings and stuff like that. And I've been doing like glue papers, like, mismatched glue paper. So I think I'll take this up there. We'll do a nice piece of glue paper, whatever, and then I'll cut it apart into workable pieces. So I think I'll save that for that. All right, here is a beautiful border that I cut out of a magazine we just got. I'm just trying to think of what piles I need. I think I'm going to make a July pile. I think I'm going to make a pile for what I want to use for July. I guess let me show you that situation. I'll just put it on top of my piles. Okay, for those of you that have been around here, this is not this. This is the bucket I've been using for June because my journal prompt, my journal challenge for the item of the month was Happy Mail. So trying to include Happy Mail on every single page. This is not all my Happy Mail. This is some of it. So the big project, and let me know if you want me to do it with you guys. I was not going to do it with you guys, but let me know if you'd like me to. Like just currently I have this, and I also have like another drawer here of Happy Mail. And so when I get Happy Mail, I pop it in here. I also have more in another box on the floor. So I'm clearly like over my drawer. This was not a stash. This I got out for this month. I unloaded some of the box. I unloaded some of that drawer, and I put it in here to use. Now that that month is over, I don't think having a Happy Mail drawer maybe is the best working solution for me. And I've gone over this multiple times. So if you've, listened to them, I apologize. But the premise, the basic part of it is this, for an example, I don't remember is in Happy Mail. If I want to use this, one of the organizing things I follow is if you wanted it, where would you look for it? If you were looking for it, where would you go to look for that? So if I wanted a bow sticker, I would go to my sticker drawer. So I'm going to save us all the agony, but I'm going to put it in my sticker drawer right now. So I think that's what needs to happen with this whole drawer, as well as my other happy drawer. And then that will free up that drawer. And we may need it for something else in terms of like, I'll show you. Well, there's things like this that I don't know where this goes. Like I don't have a drawer for this. So that may be that drawer. Okay. So that's the first basket that's kind of like in my working area right here. That's not able to be moved or worked around right now. But I do think I want to I will be making a July pile. So let's, I guess, start a pile. This goes to outgoing Happy Mail. The other basket, I have two. Now this one normally sits on my desk, and I'd like to move it over here, but I need to make some room. But this is another system that may not be working for me, or I could clean it out and make it work better. So this is my bit box. Now the bit box started as this little box, okay? And it was just this little box of little tiny things. So not all of this. It was little tiny things, and it just started as a little tiny bit box. Now it obviously has lots of things in it, and it needs to, and then it grew, and then it was a basket, and then it had bigger things in the basket, and one of you suggested to make a flat pile behind it, so I've done that. In honesty, the reason this bit box exists, this is a bad example. I have a place for this. It goes with envelopes, so I will move that. So again, we could go through it. Excuse me, my nose is stuffy today. But in honesty, this exists because there's not another place for it. This is a great example. This, well, I don't think it came in Happy Meal. I think it came in the journal I purchased. I could be wrong. Maybe it came in Happy Meal, but regardless, I don't know where this goes if it's not in my bit box. So for right now, this system needs to stay here because it's my catch-all. It's my kitchen drawer. But I call it my bit box because, again, it started off with this, okay? So that's a working system that I think is going to remain on my desk, although I would like to clean it out. It's too big. It's not supposed to be like where you can't even find anything in it, although I will tell you it sparks a lot of joy just touching these. Like that came in Happy Meal. Like where does that go? Does it go in magazine cutouts? Does it go in glue book folder? Does it go? I mean, like, so sometimes I get frozen in that kind of decision making thing. So I toss it in here. And it's super fun to look through. The purpose of the challenge was to train my brain to look here more often. So hopefully I've done that. And hopefully the more you look through it, the more familiar you are with it. And, you know, as an example, if I wanted a hand or whatever. Now, I will say a lot of things I have like this because when I was doing prompts every day or every week, it was fun to look for things like find a finger, find a, you know, hand, find something that holds something. I don't even know. But now that I'm not doing that, you know, my daily pages in my journal, I'm not actually looking for that much stuff. So this is the bit box. It will probably remain the bit box, although I would like to clean it out. So that's bucket number 2, if you will. Here's bucket number 3. Now this is what we call a capsule somehow. That word kind of came from Lydia, who I think got it from someone else. And I don't use it the way it's maybe designed to be used. She chooses like an amount of things every month, like 40 things, and you have to use those things. I use this more as like things I want to use this month specifically, or if I pull it ahead of time. So here's an example. Obviously I have an April card in here. I wanted to use in April. It didn't get used. Why is it still in here? It's July. Because my April journal is not done. And I want to see if I can use it. If it doesn't get used, it'll go back in my April file. This party stuff was in here because we had a party planned in May and it didn't happen. And so this is for August. And yeah, so again, this capsule, this is for this month. This doesn't go in here. It's a beautiful stamp. I just bought it at the thrift store. That is a bucket I'd like to have. Oh, I do have some stamps, right? I did make a drawer. It's a very thin drawer. So maybe I'll put her in there. Again, I was trying to find ways to, how do I utilize stamps more? Again, the item of the month is, why am I not reaching for things? How can I use it more? And to literally use some of your stash, but my supplies, it was more like, why are you not reaching for that? Well, I know I'm not reaching for it because it's in a cupboard across my room, which is literally only 10 feet wide. But like, I'm not going to get up in the middle of my daily session to grab her. So I'm going to pop her into my stamp drawer. Well, I'm not. I'm going to throw her on the floor next to my stamp drawer. So this is the capsule that needs to be gone through. Like a random sheet of stickers. Okay, So I think I'm not going to go through my boxes right now. So I have my Happy Meal next to me. I have the Bit box and I have my capsule, all of which need to be cleaned out. But I have this pile right here. So what I think I'd like to do is make a pile for July, which I want to use in July, and we'll put it in that capsule is what we're going to do. This is definitely going in the July. This came out of that little photo book, actually. I think it came out of this one. Probably, yeah. I want to use this in July. Now, this is not my favorite kind of pocket, but this will actually be great. I like the ones that are totally clear because then you can tip it in and use it as a clear pocket. But this one will be fine. I mean, we'll tape it down and it'll be great because we have lots of windows and pockets. This is just a doodle I did like at work. I don't need this. I'm just throwing this out. This is what I would call fun paper. I know what it is. I just don't know if I want to keep it. I think I'm going to try and use this piece in July. This was like the underlining of a tablecloth thing at my brother's wedding under their cake thing, and I grabbed it. Because my July journal, if you haven't seen it, is made out of envelopes like this, and we're going to need lots of things to go, right? So I'm going to keep this piece, and these I'm going to get rid of. I have plenty. I have a pile, and I have ones that came in Happy Mail, and I have ones that are painted. So unless this says, oh, we'll keep this one. This one says, please recycle. So I do like using those. I think that's, you know, I'm funny. So let's see what we're doing here. Oh, I still need to print those two pictures. That's a good, we'll tuck that right there. I finally got them sent to me. Okay, I'm going to let this go. I obviously cut it out. Oh, no, I'm not. See? Ah, Allison, you ding dong. I would love to use this in my July journal. The problem is it's not usable. The size. We made a small journal for July, friends. All right, I'm going to put it here in my capsule. I obviously still need to clean the gunk off with some Goo Gone stuff. And I really think it'd be a fun journal page. We may only be able to keep like part of it. And I just love that the fishes are looking, I just love it. Anyway, I'm going to put it in my capsule box. Okay. If I can't use it in July, then I'll use it in August because August is that color. I've just been grabbing stuff at work, but I don't think I need the word search. So we'll let that go. This is a rubbing of like a, you know, a fern pattern that I did at work. I just don't think I need it. I'm going to let this stuff go. Okay, here we go. This sticker's definitely July. Let it snow. Not July. That goes in December. Here's another little December thing. I think I cleaned these up last month and I never made it off my desk. The other month things made it off my desk. These are definitely both December. So I feel like they just didn't ever get cleaned up from last time. Okay. This is an example of kind of like what's in the bit box. I do have a very small thing over here of little cards, but I think I'm going to pop it into the bit box for now. This is a journal page. I have a whole journal of her, so I'm just going to let it go. I have too much stuff. Here's a beautiful little piece of Happy Mail napkin. I'm going to put it back in Happy Mail for right now. I'm not, okay, because I was like, do I put it with napkins or with Happy Mail or what? I'm going to go through the whole Happy Mail basket. Again, let me know if you want me to do that on camera with you guys. But for right now, I'm going to put it in Happy Mail. Again, work. I don't think I need that. Okay. Printables. I'm just going to make a pile. It goes in the printable drawer, but that's exciting because this month's item of the month is printable. A little piece of fun ribbon. It's like not enough to put on my ribbon roll is the problem, or on my ribbon. So I guess we could put it in this month's capsule. I guess we'll make a July capsule. Here is a fun sticker book of emojis. I'm going to put that in my inside this because this is going upstairs. Okay. I mean, I guess I'll flip it, but yeah. All right. This is a hard thing for me. Oh, I have stickers in my purse upstairs. This just reminded me. This is hard. This is kind of what used to go in the bit box as well, not in my scrap drawer. Like it was almost not big enough to put in my scrap drawer. But I'm gonna put it in my scrap drawer, knowing I'm gonna have to go through that bit box anyway. There's a fun quote, not fun, but like a quote. It goes, I'll put that in my health journal. I think I'm going to put this in this month's. I struggle because it has like the coffee place we went on it, but I'm just going to cut that off. You guys, I'm so sorry. I'm sniffing my nose. That's so disgusting, and I don't know why. This is definitely a bit box thing, and I love it, but I'm going to try and use it. We don't have anything fish related happening in July. It's like we're working. We're in the Pacific Northwest. I don't know. My beach theme brain is, okay, printable. This is Happy Mail, I think, from Deidre. I think. I'm going to put it back in my Happy Mail. I think that, I mean, that journal's not done anyway, so I think I'm still going to use it, but I'm going to take this party time off and see if I can use it tomorrow. This is going in stickers. Trader Joe's does not go this weekend. I don't know why. I'm just going to put Trader Joe's back with stickers. This is a bit box. It came in Happy Mail. I think it's a sticker. It doesn't matter. I'm going to put it in the bit box. Stickers. This. Again, I don't know. It's going to go back in Happy Mail for right now. I got to go through the baskets. So printable. This was Happy Mail. I used some of those. Okay, this, I'm just going to make a separate pile. It's very theme specific, and I don't know. I have a whole pile here. This all goes together. Okay, this all goes together about my boy. So I need to figure out what, that's just a specific pile for right now. Okay, this is fun. Again, you could do task lists. I tend to do almost like time of day or something. Like, where does this go? I feel like this is a journal spot. I'm going to put it with July, just knowing I'm going to use it. I do have another basket here on my desk that's also full, a little tiny one. And these are just like what I call journal spots. So if I need something to back up something or to go behind something, I tend to put them in here. That should be in December. I'll put it in the December pile. I mean, that's fine. I'll put it in December because it's on the Christmas calendar. I had to look at the words there for a minute. Anyway, so this is what I call journal spots right now. I mean, this is just cut up composition book when we cut that last one down. So, again, it's pretty full. I need to either use some or get rid of some or something. Okay, so kind of figuring that out. Okay. But that's also on my desk. Now, this is an envelope. Now, it was Happy Mail. And I got it out to, excuse me, to use on a page. Well, I'll put it in my Happy Mail bucket. Sorry, I was overthinking that. I couldn't remember what page I put it. You know, this is a printable, but it would go in the bit box. I'm going to put it in the bit box. Those little tiny pieces, that's exactly what the bit box was made for. This is a little drawing a kid did for me at work. I guess I can see, words. I pull it and I didn't use it. Words. Printable. Here's another piece of that Erin Condren. I think this is from Deidre a while ago. I had a bunch of them. This is more of that journal page. I think I'll keep this piece and not the little small corner. I'm going to put this in my journal spots. Okay. All right. Ooh, that's fun. I'm definitely keeping that for this month. And I'm not going to put it in July. I'm going to put it over here with my envelope pieces. There are lots of pieces around those windows that I have been wanting to cover up, I guess. So here's a little note from Rue. I don't even know where it was. It obviously came unstuck from something, but we will re-stick it on my little wall right there. Okay, here's a little printable bagel receipt. Don't need. This goes in vinyl stickers, scrap, or journal spot. Again, those smaller pieces, all right. There's no way I'm throwing out this image. It's come up a few times. I'm now going to pull it. We are past the rainy season. I'm going to pull it and I'm going to put it in January because this is me in January. I am totally good with the weather here from now through fall. It's beautiful. I mean, it rains, don't get me wrong, but we have a beautiful fall and beautiful winter. It's cold. It sometimes snows. It's dark. I'm fine with it because it's Christmas and it's whatever. And it's January I'm even okay with, but January, February, March, gray skies. So this will be winter. I'll put it in my put away month pile over here. This story belongs to, that was Happy Mail. I'm going to put it in the bit box. This is, I am going to save this for August. Okay. Because maybe I can manifest some stuff. Oh, here's this little envelope. Now I have a bunch of these. I need to find where that goes. Here's another one. So we'll at least put them together. I have a bunch. I think I found this last month too. I don't know where the inside is the problem. So, but where it goes, I don't know. Okay. Love who you are. Words. Wow. There's a business card. Okay. Don't know. I cut off of a pad of paper. Now here is a fun little, this was off of a paper pad maybe or something like that. I used part of it. I'm going to put it here. I'm going to try and use it. That's like a challenge I'd like to challenge myself to. This is fun. I'm going to let it go. I would normally say I want to use it this month. However, this month I chose a very different journal and tabs sticking out of the top is probably not going to work. And there will be more tabs to come. So we're going to let that one go. This is Happy Mail paper. Here's the tails of the fish that I dug out of the trash. Because one of my sweet friends said, wouldn't those tails be cute? And I was like, dang it, I knew it. I went and got it, friend. I heard you. Thank you for that. Okay. Journal card goes with journal cards. Sticky notes, yay! I have a little pile right here to my left. I like to put them on each page, or most of my pages. Here are envelope cutoffs that I cut off when I made my journal. Now I am keeping them. These painted pieces, I just think we might use. This piece is probably my favorite printed envelope that I have. And so I'm not throwing out that piece. So again, they're just going to go here in my envelope pieces, again, specifically for this month because we're dealing with that. That does not do it justice, but I'm going to put that in that pile for my boy. This is trash. I'm going to put it in like journal spots. Okay, here's another list. This one has like a spot of ink on it or something. We can let that go. Okay, here. Oh, there's another little house. I like that house better just because it's like less autumnal, or yeah. So this will go back in printables. These are notepads. Now, these I got out to use this month in Happy Mail. I'm going to put them back in my Happy Mail basket. Again, that month is not done. It's almost done. I'm pretty current on June, to be honest. And when I'm done with this month and I go through that bucket, I will put the notepads in my notepad pile, obviously. This can just go in my Happy Mail pile to put little stuff in to mail out. And, ooh, what? I got lots of little bits. Let's see. This is like a random piece of paper. Okay, we can throw that out. I don't even know. That's not even mine. Okay. This is napkins, and it was a glue page is what it was. I'm going to save it. Again, I have quite a bit of weird room on these envelopes. So I think I'm going to actually put it with envelopes. I know it isn't specifically an envelope, but I'm going to put it over there because I really think I need to use it. Yeah, I'm going to put it in the bit box. And I'm going to throw that away. This is Happy Mail, a little stamped thing. This is just an Amazon card that I think I was using to like spread, but it's actually just a card one. So I'm going to get rid of that. This was a little daily note there. Okay. This I'm going to put with my monthly items. Well, no, I'm not, because I already have August in here. I'm going to put August in the capsule box. It says, boy, here is a beautiful, I want to say this is Lily of the Valley. I don't think it is. And I don't know where this goes except Bitbox. I mean, that's a perfect example of something. I don't know where it goes. This is something that's been on the desk for a little bit. It came off of a candy box in April. I was going to do something fun with it. I think I'm going to let it go. I mean, it's a beautiful like tag, but I just don't, we're not, okay. And I'm going to let this go. Now I saved it last month, and I was going to save just this piece. And then I decided we might as well save the whole thing, but I'm going to throw it out. I'm not going to use it. Okay. So there's that. Here's some ribbons I got out to play with. Again, this month is a little hard for extra stuff sticking out of the journal. So I do have my jammies on this morning. They're not my real jammies. Don't worry. I know you see me in them all the time. It's like, I don't even know what, I just call them my house jammies. Like I just wear them. It's like a sweatsuit, to be honest. I don't know. I don't know why I'm even explaining that to you, except I know a lot of times you see that I'm wearing like the same sleeve. So, these were Happy Meal, and I used some, and I pulled these to use because, see these? They're made out of envelope. Aren't those amazing? So I feel like I'd like to use these this month. So I'm going to just put a clip on them for now and put them in my July pile. All right, we are making some headway. This is beautiful Happy Meal tape. I'm going to put these with my other pieces like this, my other borders and tapes, because that's what makes sense to me there. Like snippet roll tapes, like all of this, right? I have a drawer of those. But see, like we could go through them, and like that would be really fun to use this month. So we'll pull that one. Like color wise. So yeah. All right, so that goes in borders. Okay. I think scraps and journal spots. Journal spot. God, I love my girl. I love her. My kids, I swear, they amaze me every day, and I love their character. I love their confidence. I just love them. I love both of them, and they're so drastically different. And so, yeah, anyway, this picture cracks me up. I think it's an extra print is why it's out here. I'm going to put it there. I'll put it on her little mirror in her room. This is a fun printable, like just a border. All right, gym stickers. God, wouldn't those be nice to use? You know what you have to do to use these? You have to go to the gym. Yep. I know, it's a crazy thought. Crazy thought. Haven't been to the gym in a very long time. Okay, right here, I have this weird little box I made. I don't know why I made it. I just made it. It's got gym on one half and travel on the other, which literally, these should be in journal cards, but I pulled them because they were like specific to travel, and I was needing them, and so now they go in this weird little box, which could probably be better organized, but it is what it is. Oh, here's more tape. Now this again came from Happy Meal, but I'm not putting it back in Happy Meal. I'm going to put it in with my tape borders because that's where I would look for it. This goes with my boy pile. These are words, so I'll put those in my word drawer. My word drawer has lost its title that says words, so I was like, which one is it? It's the one without a label on it. All right, all of these are going back in printables, and I'm excited to show you my printables, and we might be printing up more printables. Not the purpose of the challenge at all. All right, this little guy, these are little raindrops. Now, this is, again, exactly what the bit box was made for. I cut them off of another cloud that was in Happy Meal. I don't know. Like, I'm afraid if I put them in the bit box, I'll never find them, but they're going in there. This little guy, I'm going to put here. All right, let's go through this really quickly. Move you just a bit. Is there enough light on you guys? Is that better? I do have some stickers here. We'll put this in the sticker drawer. All right. Let's go through. Oh, this is trash, and this is a vinyl sticker. So that goes down there. Okay. Let's go through this capsule. Oh, I was going to check the time. That's why I stood up. 39 minutes. We have a few more minutes. There's my mug for the day. Let's go through the capsule and see if we can update it. All right. What I'd like to have in here is definitely what we're going to use this month. So we'll make a July capsule. It will definitely have some August in it. Again, if I see something that I know I'm going to use the following month, I pop it in there. I'm going to make other month piles like April, May, and June or whatever, because I'll put those with those journals right now and call it a day. Okay. So this is all July. Let's see if it doesn't fit in here. Oh, great. Great. All right. That's a foldable box. We'll fold him. Okay. That's actually perfect because it's a nice kind of divider. So that's nice and like stiff in there, and we can, okay, so this is all July. We'd like to use all of this in July. I have not actually decided if I'm doing Junk Journal July or not. Meg is not hosting it this year, and someone else picked it up. I did make note of who it was, but I literally could not tell you, so I apologize. I apologize if it's one of you. I will go, and I just don't know. I'd like to do it. I like prompts. So why am I saying all that? Because I still think of July as Junk Journal July, and I love putting different pieces of junk in there. Like that's the purpose of that journal for me. So my brain is still kind of in that mode. Okay. This definitely could still be July. It's kind of blue, but it's more springy. So I'm going to make another pile here. All right, these are memes and words. I don't even know. I need to make a little, I mean, I kind of have. I've kind of put them together. There's my boy racing. See, these are just extra pics. I'm just going to get rid of these. I don't need these. This one I'll put in his room for him. Can't believe I just threw away a picture on actual picture paper because if you know, you know. This I'm going to save. I'm going to put it with the envelopes though. Don't think of it as a, well, this one too, then I guess if that's the theme. Never mind, Allison, stop over separating. Because I can go back through this. There's the little photo booth of when we went to the movies. That was a little bit ago. We got two of them, which is why obviously one's here, one went in the journal. I don't know where this goes. Where do you put this? Literally, don't know where it goes. I guess I'll take it upstairs. Okay. Here is a vinyl sticker that can go with vinyl stick. Oh, yeah, it can go with vinyl stickers because it wasn't there for April, but I did yeah. Oh my God. Life hack. Go to the gym. Go to the gym, Allison. Go to the gym. That's my boy and his coach. All right. Why is this one sticker in here? I'm just going to put it back in stickers. I cannot remember why that one thing is in there. These are the fish heads. We'll put them back in July. This doesn't have to go in the capsule. This is just like to use. So I will put this down here with like my journals and pages for junk journaling maybe. All right. This is July. Hopefully. Here is, one of the cards from Gigi. I think I have to decide what to do with that. I think I'm going to use the top and, put the middle in his box. Here is a die cut. This was, I think I was going to use in like one of these other months. So let's save it for one of those because, yeah. Okay, birthday. Now, birthday needs to go in a separate pile. Like, I have a whole scrapbook envelope of birthday stuff. It needs to go back in the scrapbook pile. I don't know, like, again, that's where I would look for it. So, what? Okay. I don't know. I already started that July journal, and okay, I'm going to put it with my other box over here of backgrounds and whatever. I have a feeling I'm just going to be pulling a lot from there, so that makes a sense of where to put it. I am organized and productive. I am energetic and I enjoy getting my life in order. There you go. Quote for the day. Quote for the day. It was obviously taped on my desk. This is from a calendar like 2018 or something. I don't even know. I loved it. I love the daily calendars. Like, where do I want this to manifest this in my life? I'm going to put it in my pile to go upstairs. I'll tape it on my mirror up there. I have a lot of cleaning and organizing to do up there when I'm off work. That's one of my piles. That's one of my goals. This was a super fun little thing of stickers or something I bought, and it came in this adorable packaging. I think we'll save that. We'll use it in July. How about that? I can't do it. I can't do it, Jennifer. She gave me this like however many years ago. I finally cut it apart. I can't use it. I'm really struggling. Journal your heart out. We'll put that in printables because that's going to be a fun one this month. So here's a little meme someone sent me, and it says, "Boomer, you have no dignity." And it says me. It's pronounced diggity. I crack myself up. Okay, if you know. All right. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just tape this to my wall in front of me because I'm really struggling with using it. And that just tells me that my heart really loves it and I don't want to cut it up. And I will see it in front of me. And when it's there, and I see it, if I want to use it, I will. I was gonna, yeah, that will work. We're going to do that, okay? We're going to move it from not being used to being viewed every day. And there, it's on my wall in front of me. That will make me happy. These are stickers. I think I need another little pile. I'm going to, because there's a couple things here. This is a Charleston pile. Where does this go? I mean, I know where it goes. I have a big plastic bucket of these in my closet. Do I put this in my closet? I think I'm going to leave it here with my spring journals that still need to be done. These are printed words. Here is a transfer rub-on. Here's a little piece of paper. We're throwing that out. That's out because it was supposed to be used in a journal. Okay, here is this cool weather report thing. It will not be used this month. I'm going to put it back in Happy Mail until I find out where it goes. Oh, here's the other one. I know I used one or two recently. This to me, just because of the color, feels more winterish or whatever. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put this with to be used in the spring. I'm gonna put this with my monthly sticker calendar. Bitbox. Look at this beautiful printable. I printed it on both sides. Is that not stunning? All right, I'm going to put it with printables, knowing it's probably going to get used this month because I'm going to need some extra pages in there. Yikes. Little quotes. See? What's out of sight is out of mind. Keep your goals and your thoughts by keeping them where you can see them. That's all my stuff. Out of sight, out of mind. Some parts of your plan need to get done first. Mark the most important task with a highlighter so you can focus on those first. These are actually planner things, and I need to talk to you guys about that too. Here's a fun envelope. This was not in Happy Mail, but it came in an order that I ordered from Sweet Lisa. So I'll put it with my envelopes. I or bags. I have little baggies and envelopes over there together. Here is a part of a painted doily. I'm going to put it with my spring. I think that's when I pulled it, and I'm just, again, not too sure those are done. Here is some packaging. Really pretty. It did not get used. I'm going to pop that into Happy Mail for someone. Make today an adventure and the world is a book. And here, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to put it in my travel. Now, this is interesting because this little travel box does not have room for this big card, which means it goes in another. Sure it does. Okay, perfect. Okay. This was Happy Mail envelope, but it was spring. I'm going to put it with spring. Here's a fun little journal card. I mean, that can just be used. We'll just pop that in this month's journal. I feel like I pulled it for spring. Like, okay, I'm going to put it over here. See all this? I think I was going to do something like that on a page or something. So let's keep this all together for just now until those journals are done. I'm going to try and get those. Well, it won't be today. Does anyone else just want to stay home some days? I just, it's the holiday. I know we're supposed to go do something. And poor Rue is like, we have to go. And so I'm like, we got to go do something, but I'd really rather just stay home if I'm going to be honest. My husband's going golfing here in a little bit. This is a really fun, again, phone case. Now, again, this really is hard for me not to use. I know I have this other phone case in here. Again, it's Junk Journal July, if you will. And so I bought it in the spring and I have it in here from the spring and I want to get through those spring journals. Okay, here's the April card. I'm going to put that over there as well, and a pretty April flower that I was going to use. The stencil doesn't go in here. Where does this? Oh, I know. I pulled it. I pulled it to use for the party. Okay. Let's put this stencil back here with some other stencils I have by my desk. And this was a really pretty card I took out too. Where does this go? Don't know right now. Okay, here is why did I pull these? Okay, I think I'm going to put that in that pile. This is also this is also a Charleston postcard from the college. But I absolutely love it. I think it's stunning. So I'm going to put that in my Charleston pile, and I'm going to put that in there. You Are My Sunshine. Why did I pull that? I feel like I pulled it for something specific. Workout card. Okay, College of Charleston. So I'm going to put that in the spring pile because, I mean, we were back there in May. I'm just struggling with what pages are done or not. I obviously have to look at those. Okay, I Love Today is a fun journal card. These are just journal cards. They'll go back in journal cards. I'll have to go through them and find them today, or again, if we want to use them. Here's a little May calendar. I mean, again, we could do all sorts of kind of collaging. We don't have to use this as is, right? We could just do something fun on here and, right? I don't think I need it though, but I'm going to leave it just because I had it out. This can go back in my stamp book. Again, that yay, that feels good. I'm going to like reach for something. I'm going to know where it is. I know where to put stuff. That feels really good. And I know there's stamps in here to use, and I don't have to do anything. Like they're already ready and ready for a new home. Okay, so this, like I could use it for tomorrow. Like we're going to a party. I could put these with words. I don't think. Okay, I'm going to put these in my birthday scrapbook envelope in the closet. Like, yeah, this I'm going to actually use tomorrow. Yeah, I'm literally putting it inside my journal right now. It's too big for my journal is what I was struggling with, but we will find a way. We will find a way. Okay, this is August. Can't wait. Okay. And this I would definitely is in here to use for July. This is August. So I think, okay, I think I'm going to put all this little Charleston stuff in here like this because the pineapple is Charleston, and I will put them in there like that. Okay, this is also August. August. Yeah, August. Okay, this is also August because we go back to school in August. So, I don't know where this goes, but it doesn't go in here right now. So, wow, look at that. That's much better. This is like my capsule for right now. So this is July up until the fishies. And then this is August that I know I'm going to use, but this is July. So that actually is really great. Okay. We didn't make a lot. I mean, we didn't even look at the Happy Meal bucket or the bit box, but these I'm going to, let's see, this goes, I've been using these mostly in my sticker calendar, so I'm just going to pop it inside of there and take it back upstairs. Bit box for sure. I mean, it came in Happy Meals, why I'm struggling. I just don't think I'm going to. Okay, I'm going to put it, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this. I'm going to cut it. It's obviously like a little teacher sticker, right? And I'm just going to cut it like that and use it in my sticker calendar when we have ice cream. Okay. Okay. That makes me happy. Not 100% sure about these, but for right now, I'm just going to, wow. Okay. I'm pulling that right now. I'm going to just pop these in the front of my capsule. That's kind of where my awareness is that they are there right now. All right. And these are like Smashbook. Woo, an old Smashbook book of tabs. I don't even know. These could kind of go in. I don't know where these go. I guess I'll just put them over here in journal spots. I was going to put them with my like journal cards or whatever, but it's fine. I kind of use them more as background, and I guess I was trying to think where do I envision this? Okay, here's another little background. I'm throwing that out. And then here's some palm trees. I don't know. I don't know about this. I guess I'm going to leave it in this pile over here just because those journals aren't done. So all of this is like spring journals. And I'm going to get those out today. I'm going to try and finish what I can so I can flip them for you. I think March is done. I think maybe April's where I'm stuck. May is like almost done and June's almost done. Like, I think I could flip it for you. So let me see what I can do. I literally might be stuck on April and I'm not going to flip them out of order. So let me see what I can do. I will finish these up and I'm going to leave this in my spring pile. So we made a lot of progress. I did get this out because I was going to, my idea is to stamp something fun on it. So like not a bat probably, although, you know, the bat does come during summer usually. Let's see, we could stamp like a little sun and that could be our weather for the day. That'd be fun. So maybe I'll do that. So we'll use that. And yeah, that feels good. That feels good. So I have a little bit of stuff to put away. I have a birthday pile and I have some monthly things to be put away. I don't know where this goes. This is a little tiny office organizing set. Is it not the stinking cutest thing you've ever seen? Little tiny stapler, little tiny Post-its, like little page flags, which I just don't use that much, paper clips, rubber bands. Look at the tape. So it would essentially like go in like a travel bag if you're journaling on the go or something like that. I had it in my desk and don't know, but it doesn't go right here because I don't need it. And here's a piece of the April journal I was going to still try and use as a tab or something like that. So we are off and running, folks. Thanks for hanging out. I don't know what you did during this time together. I hope it was productive or relaxing or whatever you need. If you're in the 4th and you celebrate, I hope you have a safe holiday. And yeah, I'm just grateful for this community and like love everyone here. And so I hope that you're doing something, you know, that, again, sparks creativity and relaxation and surrounding yourself with people you love because it's super important. And those days are important to know, which is why this quote just like really stuck with me today. It's like, you will never have this day again, so make it count. So being super intentional with this, right? With the people and your energy, choosing to spend your energy and your time with people that make you better, make the world better, all the good stuff. All right. All right. Have a great day. Thanks for being here. And I hope you find something today that inspires you. Take care.